What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to QVO Games. My name is Juan. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. This video is going to be about the games coming to retail the week of July 17th. We have about, about three. They're all, a lot of these are expansions, but there are pretty major expansions, I would say. One of them is not so major, but I'm including it because I'm a fan. Besides the point. However, yeah. So, back on the regularly scheduled, just a quick update, I guess we're back on the regularly schedule of games release, of the videos releasing on Mondays, mornings, typically. So, I was out on vacation for a week, so we got behind. I thought I would have good internet signal there, so I pre-recorded a lot of my videos. I'm not gonna go out there, I'm gonna edit, then upload them up, and turns out I had absolutely horrendous Wi-Fi. I mean, like, what, 1-2 megabytes? Which is not enough for me to upload the videos, unfortunately. So, now we're back, and we're in it, so let's get the video going, yeah? So just keep in mind, I'm covering the release dates for the games coming out in the United States. Some of these games already have been reviewed, or you've seen content about them, or heard about them, and that is because they have come out in different regions of the world. However, now they're coming out here in the US, so I am showcasing them to you. Cool? A lot of these, I don't really feature games on here that don't have a good release date, right? Like I can't find an exact release date, or I know this date's coming out, or if I'm wrong or something was changed due to the global shipping crisis, I typically try to update you the week of the video. We actually do have an update for this one. I actually should. Yeah, we do have one update, correct, and it's a game that we'll get there. We'll get there here shortly. So that's it. If you're a publisher and you're watching this video and you want your game featured in the weekly videos or the weekly updates, please reach out to me through email or DM me on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere. Just get a hold of me. Please just give me the release date of your game the Friday prior to your game's release week. That way I can include in the video. I typically record these on the weekend for a Monday post. Awesome. Yeah, let's get the games going right away. So first things first, it's going to be an update, which is going to be for Yak. Yak originally was supposed to release on the week of June 26th. However, now it's releasing July 22nd, a month later. They still have their launch offer, and I believe the launch offer was a extra mini expansion. It adds like an extra card to the game. Yeah, a little bit about the game is going to be by Plan B Games and Pretzel Games as well. So Plan B Games and Pretzel Games. The game itself, so you're basically trying to build your tower up, and the way you're doing that is by going around collecting resources from the market, and you're trying to build a tower. The towers are like a pyramid. There it is. It's right there. So you're trying to build a tower like this, and you're paying resources with the yaks going around in circles, trying to collect your resources and pay the market to try to build your tower. First person to the 4th level of their tower wins. And yeah, the game looked interesting. It looked pretty cool. I love the yak meeple. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I just love meeples in general. They're really awesome. And I love good components. And the game looks like it has a lot of table presence. It has a lot of table presence, and the components look pretty cool. I talked about this game before. It's an interesting one. Definitely one to look into and maybe pick up. It's released on July 22nd. Yak. Next thing. So, not board game adjacent. Definitely board games. So, Regular Games is releasing out their miniature line for the Power Rangers role-playing game. I am the biggest fan of Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. I grew up with Power Rangers. I want to make a whole series about a lot of Power Rangers games. I'm actually currently collecting all the Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid stuff, and I would love to present that to you guys and just showcase that. I love it so much. So this is just going to be the miniatures coming out July 18th, so on Monday. That's tomorrow. Well, today for you, because you're watching the video on today. So I'm filming this on a Sunday. Yeah, it's just a miniature line that they're going to be releasing. I would love if they have even terrain and all that stuff, because this is awesome. The box contains, looks like, even the Zeo Rangers, Turbo Rangers. Pretty cool line. A lot of miniatures. Definitely really cool. Hero Miniature Set 1. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to have a bunch. I am more than likely going after. That's the Turbo Ranger. The yellow Turbo Ranger, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Hero Miniature Set for the role-playing game. I would love to even play the role-playing game. I haven't got to yet. I'm definitely going to have like a big game set up. I love some good role-playing games. Yeah, these are just going to be the miniatures releasing today, July 18th. Coming up next, so Viticulture World. So Viticulture World by Stonemaier Games. It's a cooperative expansion for the Viticulture, the winemaking game. The game has already been out for quite a while. The game's already kind of out, right? Like it's been available. It's free to purchase from their website directly at stonemaier.com, stonemeiergames.com, and it's going to be coming to the retail stores now. So you're going to be able to pick it up there. Hopefully avoid the shipping costs, unless your store includes the shipping cost for that. It would be kind of weird, but it's going to be coming out. So Viticulture World. If you don't know what that is already, the phenomenon that viticulture is as it is, It's a game where you're going in and you're making wine. You're competing against with everybody and you're making wine. You have a worker placement style game and you're going in and placing your workers to collect different fruits or do different actions to help you build your wine. And you have your wine cellar. It's a really beautiful game. Definitely the theme is like not always up my alley, but I was proven wrong that I should be more open to auto games after I played Viticulture. Viticulture World adds a cooperative expansion, and you're basically playing different nations and you're building up. I feel like that picture, I know exactly who took that picture. I think Tim Chulin took this picture, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, your whole goal is your cooperative, right? You're all trying to make it up to the top and get a specific goal set up and run. Game is awesome. It even comes, like, they released a wine crate. It's right here, yeah. That's awesome. That's one of the coolest storage containers and so thematic. A wine crate for all your games, like all your viticulture stuff, and all in one box. That was really cool of them. I really like that a lot. That's awesome. I would even like buy the game just to have that box because that's a super cool storage option. Yeah, so there's a lot of coverage in this game already. So you can maybe look in this expansion and the game too. The game is like loved by everybody. I would definitely look into it and just grab some more information before you purchase and pick it up. Maybe you don't like cooperative expansions. Maybe you don't like the way this one plays. But honestly, it's hard to miss by Stonemaier Games, Viticulture World, and that is releasing on July 22nd. Coming up next is Farmerstein. Farmerstein is you're essentially you're farming, right? You're a vegan Frankenstein, from my understanding from it. I picked it up here, I didn't like the way it looked on the website, I guess. It just didn't have a good picture and a good view of everything. And here it's at least here. So you're basically a vegan scientist and you're trying to subdue the whole globe. Enterprising farmers decided to follow the legacy of the mad doctor Farmerstein. His amplies and potions containing mutagens, agents, and capable of giving like plants to transform them to fearsome army. Beware the zombie zucchini, though they are out of control. It's like zombie plants instead of like zombie. It's like Plants vs Zombies, right? But it's not really. That's not how the game plays at all. The game is more of a party game and a card game, and it's called Farmerstein, and that's releasing on July 22nd. Okay, so for me to explain this one, it's kind of a lot. So this is an expansion called Cosmic Odyssey. It's a campaign expansion for the game called Cosmic Encounter. Cosmic Encounter has like 8 different expansions, from my understanding. So I brought up the page as well to show you a little bit about Cosmic Encounter. The game is by Fantasy Flight Games, and the game essentially you're going out and you're traversing the planets, trying to not really colonize. I guess you're trying to just expand. And I wouldn't call it colonizing though, because they never mentioned colonizing. You're trying to populate the galaxy essentially, and this is basically you have like politics, war, negotiation. It's actually a really interesting, cool game. I have played it once. And I wanted to play it again, but I never got to go over to that friend's house who owned it. And I want to own my own copy eventually soon. Yeah, you're basically going in. It's like almost like a 4X game, but not as crazy complex. You have your actions, of course. You go out. You're looking to not conquer. You're looking to go to unoccupied planets and like, spread your influence. You're either defending them, attacking them, trying to populate the galaxy. And of course, your other alien life forms who are your other players are also doing the same. So this expansion specifically that's coming out, Cosmic Encounter is already out. Cosmic Odyssey is the expansion coming out July 22nd. That specific expansion adds a campaign to the game. So the campaign adds new aliens, new planets, new cards as well. And yeah, the game is it's a campaign mode game where you're basically you're working together with your group of friends, but it's up to you. You don't have to work with them. I'm sure you probably want to, unless just play the regular game. But this adds a bunch of new cool stuff to it too. The game itself is played over a series of games, almost like a legacy game, but it's not called legacy because you don't destroy anything, right? And it's a pretty big expansion that's coming out. I think it's interesting. Also, the picture looks kind of cool too. I think it's really interesting, and the game has a lot of really cool elements. I mean, it has the Cosmic Campaign, of course, adds a bunch of new planets and components to the game. They added some new mechanics as well, and they even have like a time sequence where like you're going to be meeting aliens that you met before, but now time has passed by and you're seeing them now that they're older. It's a really cool, interesting thing. This is Fantasy Flight Games coming out on July 22nd. Cool. That is it for this week. We had a pretty easy week. Next week it's going to be a little more busier, and there's some really crazy games coming out as well. So thank you so much for watching the video and if you made it this far. I appreciate it so much. That's a lot. That's great. Thank you so much. Let me know what games you're going to be purchasing or what games you're picking up from this selection of games, if any, right? Or if maybe you already own a couple of these, because Viticulture World is already for sale on the website, so maybe you already picked it up. Give me some thoughts and ideas about what you like and what you're buying. Awesome. And if you like the video, please comment, like, subscribe. That'd be awesome. Especially if you like what I'm doing. I would love to do this more often, and if you help the channel. And I want to make this maybe even do weekly updates, of course, plus more. Of course, I don't have the time right now yet, but that's something to be found. And the more we do this, and the more the channel grows. So thank you so much for making this far, and I appreciate it. Have a good one.